Hello everybody, my name is Macedonian and welcome for our very first Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4. I really enjoyed this game. I wanted to do a Let's Play of this game because of that. Of course, it's a paradox game, strategy game. It's basically a war game where you have to control the world via one of the countries, a country you basically choose. A single player. I want to do a new game. 1936 or 1939, there's two historical choice that we have right there. We're gonna do 1936 instead of joining the war right along. We're just gonna do it before that, so we have time to build up our country that I'm gonna choose. So I'm gonna read to you guys, of course. Gathering Storm. Dark times are coming in Europe. Hitler has consolidated his power and his attention is now increasingly drawn beyond Germany's borders. Mussolini's Italy continues to embark on daring military adventures, while the Empire of Japan stands poised to attack China and Asia. Almost 20 years have passed since the end of the Great War, and the world has yet again been doused in gasoline. A single spark may be all it takes. So there it is. We are the spark of what could be the very second World War. So let's do this, boys. Select the scenario. I installed a bunch of mods before doing the video. I'm playing on vanilla right now, vanilla mode. I'm gonna choose other countries, of course. I want to play as Greece. Yeah, that's right. So I want to play as Greece, boys. Let's jump right into this. Alright, boys, so there it is. 1936. We're beginning in the 1st of January in 1936. We have troops right here. I'm gonna select all the troops. Select all the troops, put them in a group, put them in red, and assign to them a general. This guy, because he has max entrenchment and infantry division defense. This is the general we're gonna need for now. Why? Simply because we need to protect ourselves. We are in no position to attack any countries whatsoever in the beginning. We have a couple of ships here and there. We have 6 submarines, 1 heavy cruiser, 1 cruiser, and 8 destroyers. Alright, so it's not that much, but it's it's better than nothing, I guess. We're gonna put all of them together for now. Put them on convoy raiding. There we go. Put them on convoy raiding on the Adriatic Sea. I'm gonna misspell that shit like crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, boys. The Central Mediterranean Sea. Ah, man, I can't speak. And Eastern whatever sea. I'm gonna put, of course, a commander for the ship, an admiral. There we go. I want to be with Italy. I have like a group, make a group with them. First thing we're gonna research, of course, we're gonna research support equipment. We're gonna research also this right here, mechanical engineering, and where is it at? It's right there. Basic machine tools. So we're gonna research all of these things. I'm gonna put a bunch of civilian factories right at the beginning. Why? Because we need all the civilian factories, boys. We're struggling like hell right now as a country. It's gonna take time before we actually go to war, unless something pops up, like a mission or something. But if nothing pops up, it's gonna take a long time, boys. Of course, I really eventually want to. My big goal is to attack Turkey, of course, because I want to take Istanbul back and rename it, of course, as Constantinople. We've got dockyards available. I'm gonna put them on convoys. We have only that. I already scouted out. We only have infantry equipments and support equipments for now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the 2 remaining factories for the equipment, infantry equipment. My focus is gonna be industrial efforts. because I need to build up my country, of course. And we only need one of all, so it doesn't matter what, we don't need to really try to trade with anyone. One oil is not worth it. It's not worth it to trade with anyone for only one oil. First country we're gonna probably attack, like I'm putting my borders on Yugoslavia right now. Maybe we're gonna attack Yugoslavia or Bulgaria. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure yet. I am gonna train my divisions so they can be better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do a bunch of transition in this because I have a tendency to have long pauses, awkward pauses sometimes. I don't know what to say. It can the game can be long in certain times because like I'm at speed 5 right now, and it's gonna take a long time for my country to be ready to go at war or do anything at all. So each time there's like this one right there, the Spanish Civil War just began. So there it is, Spanish Civil War between the Republicans and the fascists. So there it is. The fascists are called the Spanish state. So let's see who's gonna win. Looks like it's pretty even right now. I can't really send any divisions on their aid, so I'm not gonna waste my time trying to help them out. I'm gonna research armament effort. So every time I want to research a new focus or something like that, happens, a pop-up where it's a historical focus, I'm gonna show you guys, read it for you. So remilitarization of Rhineland, you guys already know what it is. Basically, they took back their own territories. Hitler took it back. So he's on his way for the war goals and whatnot. What is that? NSDAP. So that's his government name. All right. So the Hoover Dam is completed, boys. There it is. There's another one. This is kind of a construction work that's been done in the United States. Yeah, that's one hell of a dam. That's right. All right. So let's continue. We're already in March 36. You can see it's going pretty fast. This is our political points. Of course, I gain 1.5 political points per day. All right. I'm going to research the radios. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need the radio pretty soon. I want to make friends with Italy and France. See if I can manage to help them out, help France and Italy to become the Roman Empire and the French Empire once again, Napoleonic Empire once again. I want to see if it can happen. So the Great Greek, Roman and Napoleonic empires all together. I want to see if it happens or not. So yeah, there's nothing popping up right now. We've got a focus that we can do. Also another mod, I'm gonna put that on pause. Another mod that I put, guys, is this decisions. You can see right there, that's a bunch of nations that I can create. Of course, there's a bunch of things you need to do for each one of them. Baltic states, for example, that would require us. That would be one of the ones that I could do. Owned by Greece. So if I want to do the Baltic states, for example, so I want to create that nation. What I need to do is have all these little countries. You can see Kaunas, Memel, Solai, Vizeme, Kolzeme, Aju, and Tartu. So I have to have all these regions have to belong to me personally, and then once that is done, I can't create this nation, whatever. So I have to do a bunch of things in order to have these countries. I wanna try it out. I wanna try one of these things out. See which one we could do. Balkans right there. We could do the Balkans. but I have to have all of these. All right. Macedonian Empire, maybe? Owned by Greece. Turkey. So I have to have Greece, Turkey. This is the one I wanted to do actually. Macedonian Empire. That's exactly the one I wanted to do. All right. So I need to have all of these things. So I need to invade Turkey. Pretty much all of this right here. I have to have Egypt right here. So I need to invade all of these places. Okay, so enough talking. I'm gonna... This is for the dismantling factions. No, I don't need that. Civilian industries, alright? Civilian industries. What I'm gonna need to do, I'm gonna need to do that right here. Upgrade my economy a little bit. And let's go on play again. I'm gonna see you guys once there's an actual pop-up going on. So always more on the ground. Oh, what is going on? Intervention in the Spanish Civil War. With Spain having finally descended into full-scale civil war, Europe's fragile network of alliance is now being tested to breaking point. Those nations like Greece, which lie on the periphery of extremist political dogma, must now make a choice. Do we support the nationalists or Republicans in Spain? Or remain detached from such affairs? So we can either choose to help the fascists, or help the Republicans, or do nothing, stay neutral. I think we should stay neutral for now, boys. So hear me out. We should stay neutral because Greece is a really tough country to begin with. We have to... I have to be democratic, to stay democratic for now. I have to stay on my own, kind of be like a North Korea type, but without the nuclear armaments and whatnot. I have to be like that. Why? I have to stay on my own. Basically, I can't just be volunteering troops on either sides, you know, or helping either sides. I don't have the resources for that. I can't help them out right now. So let's not do anything stupid. How many troops I need to do extensive conscription. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that to have at least more troops. I have barely any troops. I have barely anything at all to work with right now. Research time, maybe. I'm thinking about researching the artillery early on. The artillery is going to be really helpful. Of course, we need to take a look. Oh, so the Olympics. All right, the Olympics right there. I want to do something quick, guys. I want to edit out my infantry equipment. Put some recon at least. So put some recon right there. So there's what it looks like. It looks pretty good. Let's see if we can put more of it. There we go. Oh, I don't have any more points. 22 is perfect. We're gonna put that as it is. Stick it as it is. All right, so there it is. Just upgraded a little bit of my infantry. They're not ready yet. It takes a long time for them for some reason to upgrade. Let me see. What am I missing? A lot of infantry equipment. Yeah, we're missing a lot. It doesn't help, of course, that I'm training, but I need to train my troops. I don't have a choice. Not like I have a choice, you know. I really need to train my troops. We're gonna search really quick the Great War tanks. I wanna be in advance on that. On the armaments and whatnot, I want to be in advance. I want to have the tanks before everyone else. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Although I do think France and the Third Reich already has such things, but you know what, whatever. We're gonna research construction effort right now. I know it's gonna take a long time, boys. The first videos are gonna be long, quite long. Before there's actually anything going on, really, because like I said before, it's gonna be the type of gameplay where it's gonna take a long time to build up my country. King Edward the 8th abdicates. What? King Edward VIII has today shocked the world by announcing live over the radio that he's abdicated the thrones of the United Kingdom. Oh shit! And the other Commonwealth reigns in favor of his younger brother. Oh, so he's giving his throne to his younger brother. Interesting. That's something new. Albert, Duke of York, Edward, now known as the Duke of Windsor, discharged his final duty as King Emperor by giving royal assent to his Majesty's Declaration of Abdication Act 1936, all right, by which is formally renounced the crown. He formally renounced the crown for both himself and any future heirs and successors. All right, the Duke and Mr. Simpson, Edward's unpopular and twice divorced American mistress, have made it known that they intend to move to France immediately, where they plan to marry in the spring. Okay, but will his brother be up to the job? That's the question. So, new king. The king abdicated and basically the king abdicated. Interesting. So it's now the democracy. It's not the king anymore. All right, that's interesting. We're gonna put construction effort 2. There we go. I need steel right now, I think, right? 9 steel. That's all right. Steel is gonna be a big problem. It's always a big problem with me for some reason. Still, we've got artillery. We've got a bunch of new things right now we can search. Railway artillery, interesting. I'm gonna just put the soft attack and whatnot. Do the upgrades for artillery right now. Let's see what's every other country is working on right now. Economy for France, which is going pretty much in the communist way. So France is gonna. It looks like it's going in the communist way. So let's see air experience. No, it doesn't. We can't really see anything, but it does look like communist is pretty popular in communism is pretty popular in France. Let's see what Hitler is up to. Anti-Comintern path. Okay, so he's gonna be against the Russians. That's really soon. That's something interesting. Construction speed or production efficiency. No, I'm gonna put the factories. Yep. No, industrial. I'm gonna focus on the industrial effort. Construction effort. I'm gonna put infrastructure. Oh, all right, there it is. Anti-Comintern pact. Do we join in or do we refuse to join in? So basically, are we against the Soviets or not? We're pretty close to the Soviets. I don't want to get on their bad side. The thing is, if I join in, the Reich is gonna be happy with me, but I don't care about the Reich. The Reich is far from me. It's way far from me. I don't have to worry about them from where I'm standing. So I'm gonna refuse the pact. I wanna be friends with Russia, with the Soviet Union. I don't know. I don't wanna piss them off, you know. All right, boys. New research finished. The great tank is finished. The research for the great tank. We're gonna research the light tanks right away. So you can see we're researching. We're already on the tanks. I don't know if that's really an achievement, but we'll have to see. I don't know if there's any other countries, big countries. I suppose they do have like light tanks or whatnot, but I'm not sure. Looks like the Civil War and the Spanish Civil War is going pretty slow. It's slowing down a little bit. They're having a tough time. They got split. The Republicans have been split in half. That's interesting. Edinburgh, a disaster, boys. So there is a German passenger airship. Edinburgh was destroyed today while attempting to dock at Lakehurst Naval Air Station in the United States. For a reason not yet determined, the airship was engulfed in flames and crashed to the ground, claiming 35 lives. All right, so a big disaster there. A bunch of people died. Why? We need more experience for our soldiers. Or they're already finished with the experience. We're gonna stop right now. We need to build up our infantry equipment. We can upgrade our things. We're gonna put artillery right there and also put more infantry. We're gonna keep it as it is and wait for more research to be available. All right, so what's this? There's a bunch of new things I did. I do see that there's a bunch of new things that are going on right now. There are a bunch of historical things that are going on, and that's really fun. I like that. It puts a different perspective from things. So there it is. Guglielmo, whatever this name is, I don't know, dies. This girl, I think, has died at his home in Rome today at the age of 63. An inventor and electrical engineer of international renown, Marconi is generally credited with the invention of radio and was a key pioneer of the international telegraph system. Okay, so he's one of the guys that pretty much created the radio. Ah, okay. Emilia Earhart disappeared. Alright. Construction. Industry construction. We're gonna do this construction speed. What's this? We're missing something. We're missing artillery. Here we go. So we can start to build up artillery, boys. Finally. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna build up right here. There we go. There we go. Home construction is done. We're gonna do construction effort again, of course. And let's see, oil. We need more oil. Not really important. Marco Polo bridge incident. There you go. Not really important. All right, boys. So we have another focus we can put on. What I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna start, because I don't want to be democratic. If I stay democratic like that, I'm never going to be able to go at war. So what I want to do is, well, I'm actually neutral. I'm not democratic yet, but I want to go either fascist or communist. I'm going to need you guys to tell me which one should I do, communist or fascist. We have to turn on either of those. So we're going to have to choose eventually. If we want to do war quicker to other countries without having to have it to 50%, because we need 50% for ourselves if we want to do anything right now, which is not good. So I'm gonna need you guys to tell me communism or fascism. All right, so before choosing for that, I'm gonna put out the artillery effort. There we go. So there it is. And yeah, okay, so we have the railway artillery done. We could search for anti-tank, anti-air, but I'm not going to do that just yet. We are going to have to search for maybe more of these stuffs. Maintenance company, maybe. I don't know, maybe Marines. Marines could be helpful, but no. Not the Marines, boys. You know what? Bombers. You know what? Fighters, yeah. We're gonna search for fighters. Very early. We're gonna search for fighters very early. The war is still going on. I have a feeling the war is going to come on for a long time now. The civil war. Infrastructure effort. Gonna keep building up our country. Japanese build up on Chinese border. So okay, the Japanese are preparing themselves. Oh, never mind. They're going straight to war. So Japan is now at war with China and at war with Shaanxi. Of course, Shaanxi is a puppet of China, I think. Yeah, it's a puppet of China, I think. All right, so it's at war against both of these countries. Let's see if Japan is gonna do like always and basically win. Holy shit, it just took like all of this. The fuck? The Chinese United Front forms. Oh, a new yeah, a new nation. All right, so the new nation form. There's the Comintern, of course, the Allies, the Axis, and now the Chinese United Front. I'm gonna need to build up my own shit. We have to make sure to, whatever we want to go as, communism or fascism, we want to make sure that Italy is on the same side as us. Nuclear effort, not yet. We're gonna go for the extra research slot. It's gonna be way more important. So there it is, boys. That was pretty much the video for now. Building up our country. I know the first videos are gonna be kind of like that, boring a little bit maybe, but that's how it is. There's not gonna be many wars going on for me right now. There's gonna be wars going on the world. Like the Third Reich's probably gonna, yeah, Anschluss. The Third Reich's preparing itself to attack Poland right now. So it's gonna be a bunch of wars going on. The Civil War, Poland and Third Reich probably. And there's Japan and China going on right now. So we'll take a look. We'll keep an eye on those. For me, it's gonna take a slow turn. It's a slow time to do anything at all. But it's normal. It's Greece. We have to build up the country once more and make sure that it's ready. It's ready to go to war. All right. So there it is. I'm gonna end the video right here. We're in 38 right now, so hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we get to begin a war of some kind. We'll have to see. So keep it easy, boys.